on the defensive end, don't they? Did you enjoy playing in games like this?
No, Kevin. Why would defense? Why would I enjoy playing against a good defensive team? I want to score. But we will appreciate what we get tonight with these guys. Great effort, great grit, and we'll see who will come out on top.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Outside Leonard. Driving in. Here's Zubac. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Zubac has got his second bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Crowder. Tipped away. Paul George with the steal. Here's Leonard. No good that time. Bridges with some nice defense. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Here's Zubac following the basket by Chris Paul.
Always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up nicely.
The Suns on offense. On the wing, Booker. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Over Jackson. Rebound by the Clippers.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Tries yet again. George finds Zubac. And here's Morris for three. And George able to finish.
PJ picking the right spot that time to pick up the offensive rebound.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Jackson looking it over. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. All up top, guarded by Jackson. Back to Crowder. Paul outside. It's good from long range. Paul's got 5.
It's great when CP3 extends his range like this. It's just going to pull the defense out further.
Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have. Injuries have been a factor the past couple of seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Outside Leonard. Shoots over Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Morris. And again, unable to change momentum here. Ayton finds Bridges. Leonard with the steal. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Zubac, defended by Paul. Zubac, that's good.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
Phoenix leading by 3. Paul looking around. Pass to Booker. Outside Crowder. Dishes to Ayton. 17-foot shot on the way. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. George, that's a two-pointer. Outside Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
Booker outside. Outside Crowder. Paul kicks to Bridges. And again, it's the Suns missing. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Suns on top. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Yeah, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the one spot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
Well, go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years, but it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
And athletic play right there, Devin Booker on the inside.
Zubac against Ayton. Here's George, and George with this stuff.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And Booker kicks to Paul. Back to Booker. Now the pass to Ayton. Bridges for three. Morris with the rebound. The Clippers trail. It's deflected and stolen by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And one reason Booker is such a great scorer, he can create easy opportunities with his defense.
Out to Morris. It's George on the wing. And George with the stuff.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Outer dishes to Ayton. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Bridges outside. For three. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just a lightning bolt there in transition. No one can match up with Kawhi, especially at his position. That time they paid a price.
Bridges outside. Paul passes to Booker. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's George. The shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Ayton with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Leonard kicks to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And there's Paul George on the assist by Jackson. George has got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Jackson passes to Morris. Zubac trying to break loose. And the layup's good off the glass. Leonard's got 6.
And sometimes it just feels like Leonard enjoys converting on the difficult shots. It feels like backbreakers to the opponents.
And Ayton throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Jackson kicks to Morris. The 3. Hey, Crowder pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
You know, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Both good from the line that time.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future all-stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And in that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Leonard, the pass to Jackson. Here's Zubac. Got it up. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen. Thank you, David. We'll be back after half.
26. The Suns. 21.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Suns trail by 5. Ayton wide open. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Jackson. And the pass to Morris. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Oh, Paul in position. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
It's one thing to get to your spots. It's another thing to shoot with that kind of rhythm. And DeAndre Ayton in one right now.
Pass to Zubac, and again the turnover by the Clippers. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. With these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
Pass to George. Now here's Zubac. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Leonard.
Getting right into the shooter's face. Jay Crowder closed that space off pretty quick.
Booker the pass to Crowder. Misses from short range.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. Poked
away and taken away by Paul. For three, Booker. Morris with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Ball finds Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. The pass to Paul. Booker. And Booker able to finish. Booker's got 6.
And Booker throwing himself into the mix that time to get a second chance opportunity.
George against Booker. They need this. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Ayton.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And the rejection by Zubac. Leonard, that's for 2. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
That aggressive mindset of his, Leonard putting it on the floor and drawing contact.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his...
How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. A 2-point game. Lob pass to George. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Paul outside. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Outside Jackson. He dishes it to George. Reverses. Rebound by the Suns. Booker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by Leonard. Clippers trail by 4. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson dishes to George. Back to Jackson. There's the triple. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Booker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Paul can't get it to go. Here's George. Can't get it to fall. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top as they end the 3rd quarter with a 13-4 run. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. George to the inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Phoenix leading by 4. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Bridges against Leonard. Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. Off with the layup. George finds Morris. Here's Zubac. And Paul pulls it down. Paul's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
The 3 from George. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Paul kicks to Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. Three-pointer, Crowder. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in this game. A three from Morris. Hits it from three-point range.
You have to be ready for this. Defensively, Morris has a terrific pull-up. Maybe a better choice for him than taking it to the rack.
Back to Crowder. Ball against Jackson. Ball passes to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
And here's Jackson. Outside Leonard. That one, no good. Bridges with some nice defense. Booker dishes to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Bridges with the steal. Ayton kicks to Booker. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And here's Morris for three. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Booker. Ayton against Morris. Booker the pass to Ayton. The kick out to Crowder. Booker with it. Over in the corner, Paul. Booker trying to free himself up. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Clippers trail by 9. Outside Jackson. Bridges against Leonard. Jackson kicks to George. Back to Jackson. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. Little turnaround. It's hauled in by Zubac. The Clippers running out of time. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And this is who he has become. Leonard, with the great body control, takes the hit and still able to sink the shot and one.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Offensive rebound. Zubac. And good that time.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Zubac, no good on the free throw. Al Paul. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Suns call time. They lead by 6. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Long range from the inbound. Can't connect. So the Suns win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
And he makes a first. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Bridges against Brooks. Outside Bane from deep three-point range. And Ayton pulls it down. Bridges with it. Jackson in his pocket. Booker, the pass to Bridges. First quarter of play, a minute in. To the inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And he converts the layup.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Booker against Bane. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Crowder, the pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Outside Morant. Driving inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, he'll take it.
Now here's Paul. For 3, Bridges. And it's Bane with the rebound. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now Morant. Outside Bane from deep. Booker with the defensive effort. Going inside, and Booker with the jam.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Up top, Morant. The 3 sinks the tray. Morant's got 7.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Up top, Paul, hounded by Morant. Crowder, the pass to Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. Kept alive. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Morant. He's got 7 on the wing. Bane. Bridges against Brooks. Pass to Adams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
That one misses. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Now here's Ayton. Outside Booker. From deep. And the Suns get it back. He goes up again. No good off the back of the rim.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Morant, the pass to Adams. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Bridges. Crowder, a screen on Brooks. And the basket by Bridges.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Morant. He's got 7. Outside for Brooks. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Booker finds Bridges. Booker against Bain. Booker, the pass to Paul. Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. Ayton, no good.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Back to Bain. Stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Crowder. Morant grabs the miss.
Does what he has to do to avoid the block, but hard to stay in control when you change your shot. When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game. Pass to Bain. Let's go with a 3.
Nice effort from Booker, making things hard on the shooter.
No good, and that makes him 0 for 3. And Booker with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
So it's the Grizzlies now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Here's Jackson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round. Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
Bridges against Morant. Four on the clock. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Inside, Morant doesn't have an obvious advantage, but his moves, look, they'll get him to the bucket.
Ayton passes to Paul. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Bridges finds Paul. Here's Crowder. Stolen by Jackson.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
And Adams no good on that one.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Outside Bain. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Moran. Memphis needs to get off a shot, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
And here's Morant outside. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 rebounds in the game. Bain finds Jackson. Back to Bain. Shoots over Booker. Bain, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Outside Bain. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. Jackson for 3. Pure from three-point range. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Ja Morant. Clark with a screen on Payne. Drains the triple.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Lee on the wing. And he goes in for the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And that one's good for Brooks.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Landale misses. And here's Jones. And so it's Memphis up by a help. Thanks very much, Allie.
The Suns, 19.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
They've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with John Conchar. And it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Now here's Jones. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving. And he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
Okay, no argument here. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Jones against Payne. On the wing, Conchar. 6 to shoot. To the paint. There's the steal. Here's Lee, defended by Jones. Payne, he's open. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Pass to Jackson. Fires from deep. Memphis the rebound. Outside Jones. Now here's Jackson. Not a lot of room. Tries again. It's hauled in by Landale. The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Now here's Jones. Jackson outside. Back to Jones. And another miss by Memphis. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
Now here's Saric. Here's Landale. Back to Saric. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
To the middle. Here's Payne. And Clark with a block. Now here's Jackson. Throws it up high. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, my goodness. He hammered that one down.
Boy, an absolute exclamation point. Saric finds Payne. Here's Shamet. The 3 ball. And he can't get that one. Memphis has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Saric. Up top, Payne, defended by Jones. Here's Saric.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented points.
Free throw good, Saric. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And both free throws good for Saric.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Pass to Conchar. There's 53 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Jones' shot is good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
For Phoenix, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Here's Shamet. Connects from downtown. Shamet's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Here's Jones. Phoenix grabs the miss. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. This for the tie. Pass to Lee. Back to Saric. Shot clock at 5. Saric a screen. Here's Shamet. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Shamet's got 5 now.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
It's a tie game in Memphis. And 4th quarter basketball. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Suns, getting the 4th quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Here's Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is just typical of him. always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Ooh, poked away. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Five to shoot. Morant, the pass to Bane. Outside for Morant. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
So it's Phoenix now. The lead is 2. Outside Booker. Aiden with a screen. From 9 feet out, Booker finds Paul. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
An excellent mid-range shooter. Once Paul gets any kind of airspace, he's taking that shot.
Morant against Bridges. Jackson with a screen on Bridges. Morant. Ooh, Ayton with the block. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The 3 from Bane. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here. Important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He is not happy about their perimeter play at either end. They're getting killed with the free ball both ways. He said it's a battle they can't lose if they want to come out of here with the win.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And it's Crowder missing. Memphis trailing here. Steps back. Here's Morant. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
Crowder outside. Back to Booker. Pass to Crowder. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 6. And Booker with the jam.
Check out Booker rising to meet the challenge. He wants so badly to deliver for his team.
Morant with it. Adams with a screen on Bridges. Morant. Three-pointer, Brooks. Good, and the setup by Morant.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Bane against Booker. Oh, and he got, and no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action. Previous plays, there was calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Bridges against Brooks. Ayton with a screen. Bridges passes to Ayton. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bane to take the lead, and it's good on the lay-in.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Booker, pass to Crowder. Now here's Bridges. That one's good for 2. And the Suns lead by 1. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
And that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Outside Bane. Stolen by Bridges. for the finish. Yes!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Bridges against Morant. Outside Bain. Morant with a screen on Booker. Poke loose. And it's the Suns with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Three-pointer, Bridges. Adams grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Count it!
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
And here are the Suns. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Back to Booker. And he commits the intentional foul.
Desmond Bain. First personal foul. First team foul.
8 seconds left in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both. And it's a 3-point game.
Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. They're losing by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Guys, your thoughts?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset.
2K Sports. And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. They get it back. A second chance effort. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And here's Booker, pocket 6. And the wide open shot from Paul. Phoenix, no good that time either. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. And here's Edwards from the arc. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Now here's Booker. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. The pass to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. They get it again. Kicks it out to Paul. From deep. Shot by Crowder, no good. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The Timberwolves working the ball around him. Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Bridges, no one around him. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that and has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. He kicks it to McDaniels. Takes a shot at the elbow. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Pass to Bridges. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. 3-pointer, Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Russell puts up a deep 3. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Suns leading by 4. Back to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look. Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And the shot goes in.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Booker looking around. No good with the triple. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Now here's Booker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bridges for 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And stolen by Russell. Passes it to McDaniels. Crowder with the steal. Bridges finds Crowder. That's up a 3. And they'll get another chance. Bridges passes to Crowder. Tries again. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
The pass to McDaniels. Free throw line jump shot. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. There's Russell with the 3, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
You know, people sometimes forget what a pesky and physical defender Chris Paul is for a guy who's not that big. He influences a lot of shots out there.
A good close contest so far. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Clark, of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach, but point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
Now here's Booker, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
So they take the lead. Towns has got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
Ball outside, fires from deep. From the line, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Russell passes to Towns. Shoots over Crowder. Towns, no luck. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Crowder finds Booker. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Russell passes to Edwards. Driving the lane. That one doesn't go. The Suns go the other way with it. Ayton wide open. Phoenix no good that time either. Minnesota in the lead. Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Al Paul following the miss by DeAndre Ayton from deep. Ayton a screen on Russell. Paul for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside, Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Suns have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Good on the second free throw. For Minnesota, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Offensive rebound, and Gobert kicks to Towns. From deep three-point range. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Booker with it. Picked up by Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And here is McDaniel. And Gobert kicks to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Off target from three-point range. Down low. Paul passes to Crowder. From the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And here's Russell after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Here's the 3. The kick out to Towns. Kept alive, Minnesota.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Paul for 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now, here's Bridges. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. They could use a bucket. Drops in the tray. Towns has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Timberwolves.
You know what? You have bigs who can threaten you with the triple where you have to at least respect it. But when you think about Karl Anthony Towns, in multiple seasons, he's hit over 40% from 3.
Now here's Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. A 3 ball. No good. Shot missing. Russell feeling it out a bit. Misses the 3. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thanks, David. And Rick. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. You've got Lee. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Dario Saric, and it's Landale into the 5 down low. Now Payne, Saric outside. Pass to Shamet. There's the 3. Kept alive. And Saric kicks to Lee. Launches a 3, and that one's good. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Prince outside. Passes it to Reed. Back to Prince. And he jams it with authority.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Shamet kicks to Payne. The pass to Saric. Uncovered. And he overshot that one, missing. Minnesota shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Prince misses. The Suns have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Pass to Saric. For the lead. Another 3 for Phoenix.
An effective score from all over the floor. Saric has a bunch of confidence in his jumper.
Here's McLaughlin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. From 18 feet away. Saric grabs the board. The Suns leading. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Shamet on the wing. There's Lee with the 3. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Kicks to Payne. From deep. He can't hit that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. One-on-one fast break from 13. The Timberwolves again can't hit. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Lee outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shoots the three. It's rebounded by McLaughlin.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Prince outside. Pass to McLaughlin. 6 to shoot. Right wing. Here's Noel, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Passes it to Shamet. Payne with it. No points in the game yet for him. Jacks up a 3. Shot clock at 6. Releases from 15. He gets it in there. And the Suns lead by 3.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
Here's McLaughlin. Payne covering. Here's Anderson. They need this one. Noel, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Saric. The 3. Here's Landale. Off target with his 3.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Noel. Reed with it. He's picked up by Lee. Reed the pass to Prince. Releases from the wing and drills it. And it's 6 points for Prince.
Boy, that time the setup was perfect, and Prince had an easy shot from the mid-range there.
Payne passes to Landale. Saric outside. Over Anderson. The shot by Saric. No good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Suns lead. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Prince out there with Anderson. Then there's Reed. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Crowder. Bridges outside. Crowder the pass to Booker. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Suns. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's McLaughlin. And the pass to Noel. He takes it in. The shot misses. And for the Suns, they're shooting only 21% from the field so far. Booker the pass to Crowder. Bridges right side. And it's off from 3-point range. The Timberwolves shooting like 21% from the field so far. To the middle, here's Reed, the shape. He lays it in.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Paul outside. Crowder finds Paul. Here's Bridges. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by McLaughlin. Timberwolves trail. Prince in the corner. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Reed, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Outside Crowder. In the corner, it's Bridges. Booker outside. Pass to Crowder. Good D by Anderson. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Russell, no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
He rifled that one in from distance.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Edwards can't hit. Phoenix leading by 3. Outside Crowder. On the wing, Booker. Back to Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, Booker no good. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Edwards can't hit.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
No good from Booker. Timberwolves shooting in the 4th quarter, not 30, down around 29%. McDaniels kicks to Russell. Looking to get back on track here. Head shot off. And stolen by Russell. Mr. Gobert. Towns dishes to McDaniels. 20 feet out. And it's Towns missing. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Paul kicks to Bridges. This is it to Booker. Over Edwards. Misses off the left iron. That's a 2 from Towns. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now, here's Bridges. On the wing, Booker. Edwards defending. No good from Booker.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Edwards passes to Towns. Now here's McDaniels. Missed.
And the length and quick feet allow Bridges to match up defensively against almost anyone on the floor.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. This win.
An air of confidence to the Suns as they arrived earlier today. Playing in front of your home fans always puts a bounce in your step. So the Clippers win the tip. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you got to put down in his face. Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
Back to George. And rejected.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Zubac. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And Zubac drops them both. And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
As unassuming as he looks sometimes, Kawhi Leonard finishes with authority off the dribble.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Aiden. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. And when Aiden isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Now here's Aiden. Bridges outside. Inside. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Bridges.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges, so willing to give it up to an open guy.
Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now here's Crowder. Here's a 3 from Paul. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. The Clippers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Leonard.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Outside Paul. Aiden, a screen on Jackson. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Aiden. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
Aiden uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Jackson outside. Morris outside. Up and over Crowder. Morris can't hit.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Paul with the bucket.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
Now here's Jackson. And a missed layup. Crowder, the pass to Aiden. Into the lane. Misses in close. The Clippers have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. For 3, George. That one no good. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And here are the Clippers now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Morris passes to Jackson. The kick out to Morris from behind the arc. Offensive board. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Jackson against Paul. The kick out to Morris. Fires for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, this is why Mr. Morris is out there. The ability to drain the shot from long distance and spread the floor.
And Crowder with the jam.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
The kick out to Morris. There's the triple. The Suns clear it. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. That puts him in the lead. Crowder's got 8 points.
Well, you love to see Crowder active from inside. All it takes is good positioning, and he's golden.
To the inside, Morris. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Paul. Crowder outside. Beyond the arc. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Clippers on top. They're and getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
And so in the game for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
Leonard with a screen on Booker. George for three. Crowder grabs a miss. The Suns leading. Lets it go from the wing. Booker, good. Booker's got his first points of the game.
Well, just an intelligent move by Booker, right? If you've got to get to the mid-range game to open up other aspects, do it.
And George with the jam.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Booker against George. Crowder left side. There's the three. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. George with it, and it's Paul picking him up. George draws the double. Jackson on the wing. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
Booker, pass to Ayton. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
It's Bridges on the wing. From deep. That shot missing. And Los Angeles the other way now. George, good. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead. And nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet. Doris, these are very capable defenders.
They are, B.A. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation.
George against Booker. Outside Paul. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Now Los Angeles with it. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Here's Leonard. Banked it in off the glass. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, once he's in the painted area, you can see the level of aggression goes up for Kawhi Leonard.
second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Paul for three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Here's Booker. The kick out to Paul. Shoots over Jackson. Phoenix no good that time either.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's the break. George with it. Now guarded by Crowder. George, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. For three, Bridges. Paul George pulls down the board. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson for three. The Clippers rebound. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Thanks very much, Allie. And
20, the Clippers, 32.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive, a defensive force as we have seen.
Jackson outside. Leonard with a screen on Paul. Leonard outside. George outside, puts up a three, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bridges outside from deep three-point range. Offensive rebound, second chance effort, and Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 6 points.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Jackson outside. 90 seconds into the second half now. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. George passes to Zubac. Fader on the way. Can't get it to drop. The Suns go the other way with it. Bridges down low. Leonard defending. And it's Crowder missing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Leonard attacking. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Kawhi Leonard, the size, the strength, the ability to put the ball on the floor. I mean, trying to deal with this guy off a drive is so tough.
Back to Booker. Oh, George with a steal. Jackson with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Nice D from Paul. Phoenix is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, George with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Jackson. Pass to Morris. Out to Leonard. Releases. And Booker pulls it down. Bridges passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Here's Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker's got 4 rebounds in the game. Paul into the lane. Count it. Good. Paul's got 6.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Stolen by Booker. Here we go, 1-on-1. Paul against Zubats. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Bridges with it. From outside the arc. And George with some nice D.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Bridges. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Down low. And George with the jam.
Excellent job reading the defense. Not content to go to that perimeter game. Paul George inside. Nice.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Ayton with a screen. To the paint. On the wing, Crowder. Up top, Booker. From deep. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 11 rebounds in the game. Morris. Yes. And a nice assist from Jackson. And now an 8-point Clipper lead.
Well, this is the area of the floor where Marcus Morris can be a problem because of that frame in that game. Look out, gentlemen.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. And they get it back. Now Ayton. Hangs in the air. And that's 2 points on the layup. Ayton's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, the offensive game will round into shape over time, and it's absolutely critical that DeAndre Ayton look to score as much as possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns,
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the 1.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Jackson outside. And the shot goes. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Reggie Jackson has got the willingness to convert on the interior. Nice touch right there.
Booker against George. Paul passes to Ayton. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. It's going to be on Ivica Zubats. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And here's Crowder from the arc. The shot won't fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Morris. Out to Leonard. Launches it. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
Well, Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
Crowder finds Bridges. Crowder outside. Over Morris. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Ball against Jackson. Shot from the wing. Leonard can't get it to go.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to George. Back to Jackson. Oh, Paul with the block. And that one misses.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Outside Paul. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by George. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jackson down low. He's guarded by Paul. George.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
That free throw no good.
At the line for the Clippers, Paul George.
He hits the second from the line. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Booker with it. Paul a screen on George. For 3, Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
George passes to Morris. To the middle. Here's Zubac. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now. From deep three-point range. Bridges misses.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Zubac. And the layup is good off the glass. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Pass to Leonard for 3. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. The Suns have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Three-pointer. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
That's a statement from Chris Paul. He understands game is in the balance. It's my time.
It's George on the wing. Booker defending. Hangs. And Zubac with the lay-in. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Booker fires from way outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. George's shot is off. Phoenix with the ball.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
The kick out to Morris. Pass to Leonard. Now here's Jackson. George outside. From deep. So the Clippers win it. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. 4 out.
Everyone's excited to see these two monster teams battle it out. You know, Greg, whoever comes out on top tonight will have really made a statement to the league.
And Kevin, no matter what happens, this is a great opportunity for both teams. They say iron sharpens iron. The only way you get better is by facing challenging opponents.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
From deep. Unable to get that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Okay, David, thanks.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Now Morant, after Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Booker the pass to Crowder. A shot missing. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Now here's Paul beyond the arc. And the Suns miss again. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Nice move. And Adams with the slam.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Back to Booker to end the run. The shot, no good. Nice D from Brooks. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Here's Morant. Good on the shot.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I also like how they trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving. Yeah, good job to take it right at the guy.
It's his first trip to the line.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Now here's Morant. He's got 9, and it's Memphis with another.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's Crowder. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
A well-rounded player on both ends. You can count on Jay Crowder night in and night out, and you see the value he provides for this team.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Morant with it, 11 points in the game. Payne for 3, drills it from outside.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Inside, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
The shot off that time. Bane with it. Now guarded by Booker. Now the pass to Morant. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
All against Adams. And Adams sends it back.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
And it's Morant missing. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 14-point game. Paul can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Back to Bane. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-side.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
And they're able to recover. They retain possession. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Brooks dishes to Morant.
Come to me.
Back to Brooks. This one for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look. Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Morant passes to Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Putting that 7'4" wingspan to good use. Jaren Jackson with the easy catch and flush.
Booker the pass to Crowder. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Grizzlies have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Feeds to Adams. Bane kicks to Morant. Brooks with a screen on Bridges. Now here's Morant for 3. That one doesn't drop. Bridges with some nice defense. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Morant passes to Bane. Back to Morant. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by Adams. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Outside Jackson. Kicks to Morant. In this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats and on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have 2 guys that can get it going, and for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with.
And Adams sends it back, and they get it back. The kick out to Crowder. Another shot. Bridges misses. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Now here's Morant for 3. Brooks, the pass to Bain. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bain's got 7 points in the game.
Great footwork from Bain, finding his opening.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Basket counts.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's Morant after the made shot from Jay Crowder. Jackson a screen on Paul. Brooks against Paul. Bridges with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. And the dunk by Booker.
And this is how you convert in transition. Booker running the floor well and being rewarded for it.
And here's Morant. 15 points in the game. Passes to Bain. And Memphis making a change here. Jones is checked in.
Grizzlies substitution. Tyus Jones.
Bridges outside. Ayton trying to break free. Bridges misses. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Jones, no luck. Deflects the pass. Here's Bridges. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. 6 points for Mikal Bridges. Now here's Jones. Outside, Bain. It could go. And so it's Memphis with a 14.
Grizzlies 31.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Jackson. Back to Jones. Four on the shot clock. Here's Conchar. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Suns trail by 11. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Pass to Ayton. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. Jones against Paul. Jones drives in and no good. Good work defensively by Crowder. Bridges finds Crowder. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And they recover it. Here's Ayton. The Grizzlies pull it in. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. It's good. Conchar's got his first points in this one.
Hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you'd call suffocating D on that possession. And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Now here's Crowder. Brandon Clark missing his last shot. Crowder. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Tillman, he's checked in for Memphis. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now Jones, he's still scoreless so far in this one. Jackson with the screen. Jones drives in. Lock at 6. Conchar, the pass to Williams. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Tillman. Left side, Jones. Floats it up for Williams. Oh, that's offensive interference. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Suns trail by 11. Booker looking around. A putback, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 11.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Jones against Paul. Jones in the post. On the wing, Jones. Puts it up from 17. Here's Tillman. Puts the move on. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Now Jackson, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Here's Conchar, defended by Bridges. Conchar, the pass to Jackson. Lets the three fly. The shot, no good. For three, Bridges. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits at Mate.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Bain and Williams are your wingmen. Then it's Morant, and it's Aldama in at the power forward.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
The Grizzlies pull it in. Bain's got his 4th rebound in this one. The kick out to Williams. Here's Aldama, defended by Crowder. They set the pick. Here's Aldama. And Paul pulls it down. Paul's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Morant. Outside, Bain, the tray, and the rejection by Eaton. Poked loose. Floats it up there for Morant. And stolen by Booker. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things in your own hands. Morant outside. Brooks outside. And again, Memphis no good. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for the Suns. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Crowder inside. Brooks covering. It's rebounded by Memphis. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Morant against Bridges. Morant right side. And stolen by Booker. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. Jackson against Paul. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for Phoenix?
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Bridges attacking. The kick out to Crowder. For 3, Booker. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Adams with it. He's picked up by Paul. Morant's against Booker. To end the cold streak. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game.
17 foul.
Suns trail by 5. Booker outside. And he drives in.
This is what Steven Adams is known for. A fantastic defensive player with terrific instincts.
Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Brooks. Takes the 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. With 3, Booker. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Launches it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jay Crowder, blue-collar combo forward, finds ways to outwork you.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Brooks dishes to Morant. Outside for Jackson. Trying to get something going. And it's Morant missing.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
And they're looking to tie it up, live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here.
Yeah, a national champion in college. Bridges has also played in the finals. So Mikel is built for pressure moments like this.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Suns foul.
drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
An exciting player with a bright future. Morant knows he has to come up big when needed. Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
No good from Booker. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, is the...
All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Now here's Crowder. Booker fires from way outside. Outside Paul. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Russell from outside. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. 4-3. Paul shot is off. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's McDaniels. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
You can see with that form on the jump shot that DeAndre Ayton has the tools to become effective on the perimeter.
Towns goes back up, puts the move on, and the layup is good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Crowder. Pass to Bridges. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Hits the three-pointer.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence grow.
Now here's Russell. Towns for 3. Towns can't get that one to fall.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those. Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Booker. This one for 3. Bridges outside. Back to Booker from deep. Rebound Minnesota.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Gobert passes to Towns. Hauled in by Paul. The Suns leading. In transition, here come the Suns. Three-pointer Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Bridges has got 6 points.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Towns a screen on Paul. Here's Gobert. Can't hit that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Fires from the wing. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
Russell from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history, and it just didn't play out that way.
Here's Edwards coming off a Suns make. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Bridges.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Crowder outside. Back to Bridges. Pass to Paul. Fires for 3. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Working without the ball, CP3 with 0 hesitation, letting that one go.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. McDaniels with it. He's guarded by Bridges. McDaniels can't hit. outside. Pass to Aiden. Over Gobert. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns U10 team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker on the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at small forward. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Brent, some people have talked about the return of the mid-range jumper. Is that something you've seen as well?
I don't know, BA, if it ever really left. I mean, the guys that we talk about often have been doing it for years and doing it well. So coaches who understand that they have players that have a tremendous skill to make shots and make tough shots are still going to lean on possessions where that shot is offered up to the rim.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Here's McDaniels. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fires it. Bridges finds Crowder. Deflects the pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. Clock at 6. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. The 3, Booker. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. The Timberwolves trail.
Have you gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers? So a 40-point game for him, it feels like another day at the office.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Minnesota ball.
So it's Minnesota now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Jacks up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, BA, if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Now here's Crowder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Kel Bridges is one of those guys who maybe is a jack of all trades and master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win.
Good on the second one. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Outside Edwards. There's the triple. And they recover it. Outside McDaniels. From outside the arc. No good on the shot. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. And Booker puts up a deep 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Edwards can't hit.
A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. The fader. Towns with a rebound.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Now here's Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Here's McDaniels. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Crowder. Paul against Russell. Here's Bridges. Uncovered. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Bridges has got 9.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Now Towns, covered by Crowder. That's good from Towns on the assist by Russell.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense, and he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Pass to Paul. Puts up a 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 9. The kick out to Paul. From deep three-point range. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. The Suns leading. Here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. The 3 is up. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, so far the defense has not learned much from the lessons Mikel is teaching them.
And a deep 3 from Russell. He got it up in time, but it would not fall. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Suns on top. They lead by 6. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
So for Minnesota right now, we've got Naz Reid. Kyle Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. Timberwolves shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Lee. Pass to Šarić. Back to Lee. Here's Shamet. From outside, off the mark. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 6. Noel, no good. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Outside Payne. Here's Shamet. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
His role is to space the floor, and Shamet right now might be on Mars.
Pass to Noel. And here's Reid. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Fires from deep. Shamet, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Fires top of the key, and he gets the jumper to drop.
A good shooter and has some range. Taurean Prince welcoming all catch and shoot opportunities.
It's Shamet on the wing. The 3 is up. Minnesota with a rebound. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Anderson. He shoots it. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Here's Shamet. Beyond the arc. Anderson pulls it down.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Here's the 3. That one is off. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Here's Landale. Back to Lee. Takes a 3. McLaughlin with the rebound. Minnesota has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Down low. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Lee. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Shamet. A minute 42 left in the third. And again, it's the Suns missing. Here's Prince. And a miss there on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Shamet. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Prince. Pass to Reed. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Saric with it. Oh, they need this. Reed with the rebound. Anderson for 3. On target from range. And now just a 2-point Suns lead.
Oh, so important that Anderson can step up and knock down shots like that.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Payne from the arc. 6 on the shot clock. Cuts off the pass. Out left to the wing. This for the tie. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Lee. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Payne. Pass to Lee. The 3. Hits the trifecta. And the Suns lead by 5.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
High post Reed. Fades back. The shot no good.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And that'll do it for the third quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And here's Crowder from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Towns can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ayton, a screen on Edwards. For 3, Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. The 3. Pass to Paul. Fires the 3. They get it back. Outside from Crowder outside. Lets it go from deep. The shot off that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Phoenix no good that time either.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And here's Edwards outside. Unloads from 13. The shot by Russell, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Outside McDaniels. Paul against Russell. 5 to shoot.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor.
Misses the deep three-point attempt, and he's going for the lob. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. The jumper from the wing off target. Booker fires from way outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Good work there as it goes.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Pass to Booker. Launches a 3. Rebound Minnesota.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
The savvy little up fake there, fooling the D. And now just a 3-point Phoenix lead. Booker against Edwards. Pass to Crowder. Booker with a screen on Russell. Here's a 3 from Paul. Offensive rebound. Back to Crowder. Launches it. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Towns has gone 1 of 5 on 3-point tries. Ayton passes to Bridges. There's the 3. That shot off. And the Timberwolves with possession here. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, pretty reliable from the stripe. Cat accepts the responsibility of stepping up in these spots.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that brings him within 2 here.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helps and hurts.
Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Now Paul. Now here's Booker. The 3 ball. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
To take the lead. They get it back. McDaniels passes to Edwards from behind the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And it's Phoenix's ball. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Crowder outside. Pass to Booker. Back to Crowder. Shot to end the cold streak. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And here's Edwards outside. The 3 won't fall. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.